Frieza has just been revived thanks to him having a good performance in the Tournament of Power. Of course, Frieza won't change his evil ways. Right now, Frieza is playing on how he can defeat the Saiyans. So like normal, Frieza will want to fight strong fighters to help him defeat the Saiyans. But he would also ask his army to look for a planet he can train on. Of course, a few hours would pass and Frieza's scouts would have found a planet with a strange room. Of course, Frieza would investigate this, and Frieza would have been shocked how empty the place was and how it was kinda hard to breathe in there. Of course, Frieza's in the hyperbolic time chamber. Frieza would think that this is a perfect place to train in. So in a little while, like normal, Chile and Limo would have found Broly and Paragus. Of course, like normal, Frieza would be shocked that there was more Saiyans alive out there. But he is also happy that he has a strong training partner, Broly. Of course, Paragus wouldn't mind Frieza training his son, but he would warn Frieza about Broly's potential and that Broly can somehow have some outrages. Now Frieza's more interested about this and would arrive on a planet with the hyperbolic time chamber. They would go inside the room and would train. So today we'll be explaining what would happen if Frieza trained earlier. So Frieza and Broly would start their training, and Frieza would already see that Broly does have some rage problems. So every time Broly and Frieza would fight, Frieza would mostly just beat him up in his Ikari form. Eventually, Broly would have gotten some control over his Ikari form. 1 year would have already passed and both Frieza and Broly made some decent gains. Especially Frieza, he was able to get another transformation, which is very powerful, but he still has major stamina drains with the form. But with Broly, he was able to control his Ikari form. So one day, Frieza would wanted to try something to see if Broly can transform into a Super Saiyan. So he would train harsher with Broly, telling him a lot of insults and what the Saiyans could do to his father. One day, Broly would have snapped as he would have transformed into a Super Saiyan. By now, Frieza's golden form would probably be around Super Saiyan's Broly's level. Broly would have charged at Frieza, screaming out loud, and Frieza's actually able to hold his own. But soon, Frieza would have noticed that Broly was getting stronger every minute they was fighting, so Frieza just simply laughs, as he wanted to try his new form for a while now, and now he gets the chance to. Frieza would have blown back Broly with his aura. Frieza said, "Now monkey, I can't believe that you have this much potential, Broly. I was right to choose you as a training partner." Then right there, Frieza would immediately transform to his new black form. Broly would have charged at Frieza, but with a simple knee to the gut by Frieza, Broly was easily knocked out. Frieza, shocked by his own power, he was easily able to take care of the brute Saiyan so easily. Frieza would start to laugh, knowing that once he gets a good handle on the form, he will be able to crush the Saiyans. So by now, 5 years would have passed and Frieza actually has a decent handle on his black form. And Broly would have gotten a decent control on his Super Saiyan form. And they would have discovered about Broly's full power form, but he doesn't have a good control on it, at least not yet. So then they will keep on training until Broly is eventually able to get his full power Super Saiyan form under control. Frieza would have told Broly that his training was done and that he can go back to his father and chill. Broly would have obeyed it to Frieza and he would leave the hyperbolic time chamber. Frieza wanted Broly to leave. He wanted to make sure that he was stronger than Broly. By now, he knows that he's stronger than Broly, but he wants to make sure that he keeps on one-shotting Broly. He would definitely know that Broly has the potential to beat him. So Frieza would decide to train for another 5 years. And now Frieza literally has no to low stamina drain. So Frieza will leave the hyperbolic time chamber and he will go to his ship. FighterZ would have thanked Frieza for helping his son control his powers, but Frieza would have said that there was no need to thank him. They still have Saiyans that they need to kill. So now, I would think that Frieza would just go to Earth and wouldn't try to get the Dragon Balls, at least not yet. At this point, his goal is to just kill the Saiyans. So once Frieza lands on the planet, he simply rises his ki so Goku and Vegeta can sense it. And both Goku and Vegeta can sense his ki, and they're surprised by how high is it. So both Goku and Vegeta will go investigate this person to really make sure that this is actually Frieza. And like they thought, this is of course Frieza. Frieza's really happy to see the Saiyans. You monkeys will die here and today by my hands. Or in second thoughts, Broly, come out. Broly will step out the ship with FighterZ, and FighterZ is mad to see Vegeta and would immediately tell Broly to attack. And without any hesitation, Broly would attack Vegeta. And like normal, the beginning of this match would be similar to canon, but Broly is a lot stronger, so Vegeta's gonna have a bit of a more harder time. Once Vegeta goes into his god form, Broly would transform into a Super Saiyan, and he would demolish Vegeta. Vegeta would be immediately pressured to going Super Saiyan Blue, but even Super Saiyan Blue is not enough. Goku would have seen that Vegeta was in trouble and he would immediately transform to Blue, helping out Vegeta. But even with Goku jumping in, it doesn't change anything as Broly just bodies them both. Both Goku and Vegeta would power up to their fullest forms, Vegeta going Blue Evolution and Goku going Blue Kaioken. Even though Broly still has the power advantage, he lacks experience in battle. So Goku and Vegeta has the advantage to work together and get some decent blows in. Broly would have gotten annoyed as he powers up to blow both of the Saiyans back, as Broly would have attacked Vegeta, punching him in the face and then throwing him on the ground. Goku would have tried attacking Broly, but Broly just simply tanks his attacks. Goku would have tried to punch Broly in the face, but Broly simply tanks it. Broly would have grabbed Goku's fist and easily blast him point blank range, and this would made Goku fall back into his base form. Both Goku and Vegeta are majorly injured, and they know they can't do anything to stop Broly. Broly would have been ready to kill both of the Saiyans, but he gets kicked in the back of his head. This hardly did any damage to him, and Broly would have looked back to see who did it, and this is of course Gohan and Piccolo. They would have both felt Broly's ki and would have went to go investigate what was going on. They would have seen both Goku and Vegeta on the ground nearly dead. So Gohan would decide to fight Broly, and Piccolo would decide to help out Goku and Vegeta. So Piccolo would give some of his energy to Goku and Vegeta. Once both of the Saiyans got him both back up, Goku would have gotten a plan to beat Broly, but he would need Vegeta's help. So he would tell Piccolo to stall time, while both him and Vegeta would go do something. Piccolo would agree, and Goku would use instant transmission with Vegeta to go somewhere else. So both Piccolo and Gohan would fight Broly, but this fight is just a beatdown. Broly's easily able to body both Gohan and Piccolo with ease. Eventually, Broly would have kicked down Gohan as Piccolo would try to punch Broly, but Broly simply grabs his hand and easily ripped off his arm. Piccolo would scream in pain, but before Piccolo can even regenerate his arm, Broly would be attacking him, not giving him a chance to breathe. Piccolo is beaten near to death, and Gohan would start to think, what can he do? He doesn't have enough power to beat Broly. Does he really have power hidden inside him? But Gohan would look and would see Broly beats Piccolo near to death. Gohan would start to think to himself that he has a family to protect and people that he loves that he needs to protect. Whatever this power is, he needs to unlock it. Gohan would start to power up. His eyes would start to glow red as he starts to scream, as he thinks to himself that he won't let any type of monster hurt his friends again as he powers up into his new beast form. Everyone is shocked. Even Frieza, he's shocked by how much power this kid has. Broly would have dropped Piccolo as Piccolo said that he did it. Gohan would have simply said,
"Guess it's my turn,"
as he immediately kicks Broly. And for the first time, Broly actually feels pain. Broly would decide to stop holding back as he tries to power up into his full power, but of course Beast Gohan wouldn't allow him to do this. Beast Gohan would send barrages of kicks and punches towards Broly that actually damaged him. Broly would have tried to punch Beast Gohan, but Gohan was easily able to block it with his aura. Beast Gohan would have said, "Is that all you got?" as he punches Broly in the gut and would send him flying. Gohan would start to charge up a Kamehameha, and Broly for the first time in his life looks terrified. Gohan would have sent the blast towards Broly, and Broly would try his best to defend himself, but the blast was so overwhelming that Broly got consumed by it, and he wasn't killed by it, but he was at the brink of death. Gohan looked at Frieza and he was ready to fight, but a man would have teleported in front of him. This was, of course, Gogeta. Gogeta was proud of his son for beating Broly, but now he said that it's his turn to fight Frieza. Frieza would have been a bit disappointed that Broly couldn't kill the Saiyans, but no worries, Frieza's confident that he can beat the Saiyans alone. Gogeta is ready to fight Frieza. Beast Gohan would say that he's just not going to sit there and wait, and that he did promise Frieza to kill him by his hands. Gogeta would be simply happy and would allow his son to join him. Frieza would immediately transform into his golden form. And they are both shocked that how overwhelming Frieza's power is. Gogeta wouldn't play around and would immediately transform to blue, and both Beast Gohan and Blue Gogeta would attack Frieza. And after fighting for a little bit, Frieza knows that he can't play around with these two. So immediately Frieza would transform into his new black form. Both Gogeta and Beast Gohan are shocked by Frieza's new transformation and how powerful it is. Gohan would have tried attacking Frieza, but Frieza was easily able to dodge the attack, and he was easily able to punch Gohan out of his beast form. Gogeta Blue is shocked how Frieza just simply one-shotted Gohan. Gogeta Blue immediately transforms into Blue Kaioken, and he knows he can't overpower Frieza, but he has one technique that he can use to defeat Frieza. Gogeta would start to charge up a Soul Punisher, but Frieza wouldn't allow him as he charged at Gogeta. But soon, Piccolo would have wrapped around Frieza's body and would try trapping him. Frieza was just about to get out, but Gohan would immediately transform into his beast form and would scream out, "Special Beam Cannon!" This attack wouldn't of course kill Frieza, but this attack was able to at least stun Frieza, so Gogeta was able to take this only chance he has to throw the Soul Punisher at Frieza. Now, I don't know how strong the opponent has to be. Now, we all know how the Soul Punisher works, and to be honest, Frieza's definitely way more powerful than Gogeta, but the Soul Punisher is a Soul Punisher, so Frieza would instantly get disintegrated by this. Yeah, I know, this is kind of anticlimactic, but hey, it's Dragon Ball, and of course you're gonna have plot armor. Soon after using that much power, Gogeta would defuse, and everyone is exhausted. Of course, Paragus doesn't know what to do since both Broly and Frieza was defeated. Gohan would have told Paragus that even though he could have killed Broly, he didn't. He held back just a little bit that Broly could survive. He noticed that Broly had a good heart and he didn't deserve to die. He was just being controlled. Now, even though I could talk about moral arc or Granella or even superhero, I feel like those wouldn't change too much, besides from Broly being able to control his power and them having an extra support unit. So I feel like this will be the end of this What If Mini. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I know this part may seem a little but I promise to make the next video better. I'm still trying to get used to a different app I'm using to edit. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The subscribe button is free, so why not subscribe? And you can always unsubscribe later. But with that, hopefully you guys have a good day and Happy New Year's. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!